Well, for the first time in months, Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard and all 6 village trustees were in the very same room convening for a village board meeting.
Casey Cronus is live there, and Casey, the night is just getting started.
That's right, Dawn and Scott. At this hour, several agenda items still haven't been touched. Tonight's meeting, as is par for the course, has consisted of a tug-of-war between Mayor Tiffany Henyard and several village trustees. Those 4 trustees, Kiana Belcher, Brittany Norwood, Jason House, and Tammy Brown, have been going head-to-head with the mayor since the village's dire financial situation was exposed. Tonight, it was revealed the village offices are even out of paper and ink, with the clerk noting that more supplies have been ordered. She added their vendor was waiting to get paid before fulfilling the order. Another long-fought battle has been where to meet. This meeting was held at the Park District building, a site that residents have been calling on Henyard to use more often, as there is more space and it allows more people to attend. About 50 people showed up tonight to watch the drama unfold. Henyard herself arrived 25 minutes late, something that did not go unnoticed by frustrated residents.
It's not our fault that Tiffany Henyard has become the most infamous mayor in America due to her inability to listen to reason.
Did we hear any plan about safety with the new police chief? Did we hear anything about guns violence? No, it's about protecting her. It ain't about protecting the village, period. The attorneys ain't about protecting the village. It's about protecting her.
A lot of y'all come to the podium and y'all talk about things that you got no concrete evidence of. All the energy that you guys place into me, I wish you would pour that into yourselves. And that means your lives, the love for your family members. If you pour that same energy into yourself, you will be so much further in life.
Henyard adds that come February, she anticipates she will be re-elected by a landslide. Trustee Jason House is also running for mayor in an attempt to unseat Henyard. Reporting live in Dolton, Casey Cronus, Fox 32, Chicago.
Next, we have public comment. Do y'all have a sign-in sheet for public comment? Clerk?
Nope. Don't do sign-in sheets.
No sign-in sheet?
They don't do that, yeah.
Y'all do. Nobody signed in for public comment?
All right, so hello everyone. First, I just wanted to thank our about to be mayor Jason House and the trustees for allowing us to actually have a meeting somewhere where it's safe, it's disability accessible, and it's somewhere where we feel comfortable. Next, I just wanted to just look at the current administration and just ask y'all, why won't you step down? This is an embarrassment to Dolton. This is an embarrassment to Thornton Township. This is an embarrassment to all of us residents. William Morris here, he's not even on the payroll anymore. This is just like a game to a lot of them, and these are our lives that are in jeopardy. Tiffany, she's not anybody that would represent me as a black woman, as a single mother. She is a complete joke. She has put so many lives in disparity. Like, it's so many people that are hurt behind her leadership, and she have no care in the world about it. It's just ridiculous that she do the things that she do and don't even care about the lives that are affected behind what she do. I asked a lot of people to vote for her. A lot of people to vote for her. I come to this meeting every month because I'm going to continue to ask her to step down. I feel like myself, I've been bamboozled, I've been hoodwinked, led astray, because when I asked people for her vote, I wasn't myself. I had a tumor. So a lot of people know my story. So I wasn't right in my head, but now that I'm right in my head, I'm definitely asking everybody to make sure that they vote Clean House 2025 to get her out of that seat. I just want to say that I saw her post, and now she's a Trump supporter. The other day at the meeting at Thornton Township, you was talking about Kamala Harris, but now today you post that you Team Trump, and you want to send him a message for what? So you can get out of jail early? That makes like no sense to me on why she would want to be a Trump supporter all of a sudden. Anyway, I know that this is going to be a movie, and I just asked that Beyonce play me if she's watching this, because I know that a lot of people will be watching this, and I just want to make sure that we all know that Clean House 2025, we definitely got to vote this corruption out, Thornton Township and Dolton.
And pick it up ourselves and see it on one of the agendas when we come to the meeting. I also want to know what's in the TIF fund, if we are messing with anything in that. I also want to get around to the crossing guards, how many are needed, how many do we have, and I do know we don't have enough because I'm out there volunteering with the crossing guards, which never bothered me because teaching and the crossing guards are my first love. The ordinances, when it comes to, one time I think Belcher spoke about it, the ordinances for us to ask certain questions, to be it the mayor, the trustee, or whomever, that they be allotted maybe 1 minute or something like that to answer us, and our time not be interfered with it. I'm only cleaning, I'm clearing the bush homes, because if it's clear in Las Vegas, you know, when it came to the community, you've been knowing me a long, long time, so I still want to hear how it's clear here when it came to that, because see, we need clear here when something happens somewhere else. We don't want it to keep lingering on here. I also want to know where we are on these payouts for the lawsuits that we are having, that we have here in the Village of Dolton, when it comes to where we still stand with the water reclamation. And you know, true to light, let's that Robert rule, you know, but there ain't no liberty without no rules, so you know, we got to start kicking hard with these rules. You hear what I'm saying? It's also, I'm gonna try to get through. I still think I got some time, and you know, I'm gonna go straight to what connects us is our humanality. You hear what I'm saying? And we've had a lot of dissension here in the Village of Dolton. This is an old village agenda. Y'all wanna know how many pages this is? And it also has citizens' address put into it. We simply need to not go back to the old ways and the old days. And as I lovingly had asked this young man, y'all got to put some clothes on Chicago Road. That's called revenue. Either way it go, we got to have so much consistent revenue coming in here. We've got to get better when it comes to our police department. We can't keep having officers not wanting to come and work in our community. We can no longer turn away from officers that are doing things that they shouldn't do in the community. And for God's sake, when it comes to outsiders, do y'all have to help me get some kind of ordinance to keep outsiders out of here? Because when I say between 2021 and now, I ain't saying we dodged no tsunami, but you know what? We don't need no more water disasters hitting this community. And now that I mentioned water disasters, who checked our hydrants? Who's responsible for checking our hydrants? Pardon me?
That's your 3 minutes.
That's my 3 minutes?
Yes.
Boy, y'all better be glad I love y'all.
Good evening, Mayor, trustees, Madam Clerk, and the residents of Dolton. I am a vendor here in Dolton. I'm not a resident. I was previously cleaning the police department. I'm here because we are owed 4 months of pay. Even when we weren't getting paid, we still showed up each and every day to do our job. We have shown our integrity and have taken pride in what we do on a daily. We just want what is due to us. We have worked as a vendor. We give our time, our work ethic, and everything, but we can't work for free. I have watched previous board meetings, Mayor, where you have stated that the vendors shouldn't be working for free, that they should get paid, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to get what is due to us. Thank you.
Good evening. I would like to start off by saying thank you to trustees Jason House, Kiana Belcher, Tammy Brown, Brittany Norwood, and Clerk Key for doing a great job, and also being so welcoming to me and my husband here in Dolton. We live with the same criminal in two governments, which are the Village of Dolton and Thornton Township. The purpose of my comment tonight is to debunk the false allegations that the majority of us are haters, hecklers, and lawbreakers. But in fact, those of us that stand before you just want to rebuild a better community for everyone. It's not our fault that Tiffany Henyard has become the most infamous mayor in America due to her inability to listen to reason. Stan Brown, will you continue to be a rubber stamp for Tiffany, or will you commit to serving the residents of this community the way you vowed to do when you took that seat? Andrew Holmes, why haven't you made a statement about the alleged rape of Fenia Dukes? I will never allow this question to fade away. William Moore, you like to quote scriptures. You should know that the Bible tells us to eat the whole scroll. Just don't take out bits and pieces to fit your narrative. You must acknowledge the good and the bad concerning your boss and both administrations. You do not appear as a godly man when you lock residents out of the people's house. Does this administration believe that intimidation is more effective than reason? If so, why do you allow DeMarcus Quigley, Michael Smith, and Keith Price the opportunity to heckle us? If you want the people's cooperation, then transparency is the key. Why are businesses allowed to flourish without having to pay to play? We the people have the right to be frustrated when we never get answers to our questions. And let me make this clear. We have never resorted to violence, although Tiffany and her goons have threatened us on several occasions. I want this administration to know that the residents would not be silenced through intimidation, false accusations, or fictitious lawsuits. We will continue to speak out against wrongdoing until those are blind see.
All right, I'm keeping my own time because I don't need William Moore to take time for me. So, first I'd like to thank you two for looking at the residents while we speak. Thank you for that. Next, I would like to ask, why are you sitting at that dais? Too many people up there. You shouldn't be out there. Can anyone answer? I mean, I know you are friends, guests, but you shouldn't be sitting up there. You don't represent this village. So, and Mr. Volunteer, you came in here to start trouble. I saw you when you turned your camera on to start recording people. That's a no-no, buddy. Up in this house, you don't do that. Now, what I really would like to know is, I'm a senior citizen and I'm disabled, so I am looking for permanent housing, Mayor Henyard. You said that there's what, how many million in the township? But when I called asking for assistance trying to locate housing, they said there was no money. Can you tell me where the money is and the help for me to have my own living space? I don't play bingo. I don't need bingo. I need a place to live. I need a residence, a permanent residence. I know I'm not going to get an answer, but I would appreciate some information instead of lies about how much money the township has, and they're in the black. Again, don't keep my time, buddy.
Good evening, everyone. I didn't know that that seat was reserved for you, Mr. Moore, because I don't know what qualifies you to be in that seat as reserved. So had I known that, I would have sat there politely in your place. You know, I want to start with something, Tiffany. I hate that I'm going to be all over the place in this comment, but it's been a while. I mean, you've done so much, and the meetings were canceled. It's just been very difficult to really address you. But the event that you had, I think it was the back to school, whatever it was with Kiki, when you were giving away free things, and you literally pointed out people that you didn't like, that were in your line, that you were helping, and that was disgusting. Have some integrity, have some dignity. You're a public official, and you're ridiculing and chastising people for getting the help that you always are advertising, so when they take advantage of it, that's your opportunity to chastise them, to out them, to act like, you know, you're bigger than everyone. That was disgusting, and you shouldn't do that. Also, one thing I love about this setup, and shout out to the trustees for making sure that the meeting was in a place that can accommodate everyone that wants to attend, but what I really love is how you guys are sitting arm in arm. It's not I'm up here, you're down here, like how you like to try to present it, Tiffany, to feed your ego or whatever. This is how it should be. You can't do anything without them, but on the flip side, they actually can do something without you. But even still, you should be sitting arm to arm. There is no you're up there, they're down here. So I actually like this setup for that reason, and I'm glad they're back, you know, to how it should be, how the meetings should be conducted. Secondly, you know, I really want to know, Tiffany, if you know what hypocritical means or being contradictory, because you do it so second-naturedly. I'm wondering if you even know what the term is, because, I mean, like, do you watch these meetings? Do you go back and watch these meetings and see your behavior, see your comments, see how you rally for certain things that you deny other people the opportunity to do? I'm just curious if that ever even dawns on you, if you even care, or if you're that removed from reality that you don't need to reconcile that within yourself. But you're a ball of contradictions, literally like a snowball. You just you're just constantly contradicting yourself. You're the biggest hypocrite I've ever seen in my life. Just like someone said, I mean, 1 minute you're Team Kamala, and then the next, it's Team Trump. You know, I want to sit down with you. Do you think for a minute, Tiffany, he's going to honor that? Do you think he even, well, he probably does know you, unfortunately, but do you think he would invite you to anything? I mean, anyone. I mean, you're on your way out. I don't know if you know that, but you're actually on your way out in more ways than one.
All right, your 3 minutes is up.
Thank you. I appreciate the time. Thank you.
Greetings to the residents, greetings to the board.
Man, let me get this stuff together. I'm kind of full with the spirit, right? No weapon formed against me.
I'm thankful that this meeting is here. For 2 years, 3 years, she said everything was here was illegal. Now she's forced to come here to do the right thing. The judge forced her to come here to do the right thing. And she's been saying that secret squirrel meeting for how long? And people were believing it. Everything they did here was legal. So she was saying it's a secret squirrel meeting. Now she has to come to the secret squirrel meeting. Isn't that humbling? It's time to do the right thing. It's unfortunate the attorneys who, I guess, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to what's going on. You're like the third one in. I don't know if you think something will be different. She's the same person. She runs through people all the time. And it's not going to change just because you're there. It's not going to change. And now they want to appoint the people they want to appoint. Did we hear any plan about safety with the new police chief? We hear anything about guns, violence? No, it's about protecting her. It ain't about protecting the village, period. The attorneys ain't about protecting the village. It's about protecting her. So it's time, residents, we have to change this reality. And we only 3 months away. 3 months away to February, and we know what to do. We know what to do. It's in our hands. We can change this. We're tired of this. These meetings run so smooth when she's not here. They get things done when this administration not here. They keep up chaos, and it's time to change that. So, Clean House 2025. It's good to see everybody. Peace.
But you don't even have a sense to even look in our face. But you rather just steal our money and do what you want to do. It's a shame. The lawyers is looking at us, but you the mayor, and then you want to come up here. Well, I am the mayor. Yeah, we know, but you're not conducting yourself as a mayor.
All right, your 3 minutes
You're
up.
not
Thank you.
conducting yourself.
Your 3
and
minutes
you
up.
are going to
Your
jail.
3 minutes is up. Thank you so much. Is there anybody else? Is there anyone else? Your 3 minutes up. You have the floor.
WGN Investigates has learned an employee of the Village of Dolton accused a trustee of sexual misconduct while on a taxpayer-funded trip to Las Vegas. We've been reporting for months on controversies that have clouded Mayor Tiffany Henyard's administration of that small south suburb. The mayor, her security detail, and several of her allies went to Las Vegas last May to attend a conference to lure retail business to town. Now we've obtained a complaint filed with the Illinois Department of Human Rights in which one of Henyard's aides on that trip accuses a trustee of a sexual encounter after she blacked out and had been unable to provide consent. The woman says she later had been fired after reporting the incident to the mayor. In a separate complaint filed with the Department of Human Rights, a Dolton police officer on the mayor's security detail says he had been demoted for coming forward to say the trustee called and FaceTimed with him to brag about his sexual exploits. We are not naming the trustee because he hasn't been charged with a crime. But tonight, he's telling WGN Investigates the woman's story is fabricated and he simply tried to help her while she was intoxicated and high on drugs. Trustees saying outside investigators hired by the village cleared him of wrongdoing. Mayor Henyard's publicist declined to comment. The Department of Human Rights says it has not substantiated these complaints, but has started an investigation.
I want to start by saying there's nobody like the God I serve. And I only want to say that because he only allowed me to come as far as this podium. That's the only person I fear and thing I fear besides going to jail. So I'm not going to go past this podium like he told me. But I only came up to here to say, because Las Vegas said what they said, because a lot of places say what they say when they say things like this, so I'm going to ask you myself. Why would you do that? And if I'm lying, all these people right here on the cameras, her, all these people, tell them I'm lying then. Is that why you've never said anything? Is that why you disappeared as soon as this came out? Is that why? I'm supposed to be scared of you? Hell, motherfucking no. So tell me I'm lying, or tell them why. Trustee, hold on. Let her finish, so don't go back and forth. Hold on. We had a board meeting. Trustee, you have this opportunity to speak, but this is not fair. Now go back and forth. You say something. You got 30 more seconds. All right, your time is up. Thank you so much. All right, thank you. All right, guys, you're not going to get a statement if you're out of order. Simple as that. So, okay, it's over with. Y'all can have a seat. Let me finish my meeting. Drew will have the opportunity to speak, but it is not right now. So thank you. Thank you. Next on the agenda is... one. Go ahead. You have 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
I was standing with the victim since nobody else wanted to. Since you can't say nothing to her. I don't know why you let her silence you. You look stupid for letting her silence you. Say something. It's been months. Months. And Miss Supervisor, Miss Super Mayor, why you say you like transparency and you're a black woman, you want a whole black woman up. But look at all these black women that need to be held up. Somebody needing housing. Fenia Dukes. Everybody else. Alexis Wilson. Come on. And why'd you lock you went to court the other day, didn't you, Mrs. Super Mayor? And didn't you perjure yourself and tell the court, the judge, that you didn't live at the address that you live at? Why did you change the locks in the garage door opening if you don't live there? Where do you live, Miss Super Mayor? Do you live in Dolton? Are you even capable of being here? This is a community that needs to be lifted up, and all you do is beat them down. Jedediah sent me here tonight. I drove an hour to be here, so I can say this to you. I've been watching you for months, and you're a clown. You are a clown. This community doesn't need to be beat down every time you turn around. You went and you complained because somebody took down them ugly-ass banners. Them banners are stupid. Stupid. When I drive through Dolton, what do I see? A disgrace, a displaced. It doesn't need to be this way. You need to put the money that you stole, allegedly, into the pockets of the people that live here. You owe the landlord $8,000, don't you? Right. I mean, you stealing all the money. I mean, you make all the money, allegedly. And she's stealing it all, too. I drove an hour to be here. You can at least look at me. I'm tired of looking at the wig. I tell you what. It's broke down. It needs a break. Give it a rest. Try a new hairdo. And you really need to say something to her. I'm a victim. I've been raped. I've been beat and everything else. I can sympathize. You advocate for everybody else. You're standing there. I see you on TV, sleeping outside. But you can't say anything to her. You let the supervisor silence you? Are you a man? Come on now. You can't advocate for one and then say you advocate for all, but you can't advocate for her. The person you put your hands on. You took advantage of her while she was sleeping. That's low and low. I don't even know why I'm talking to you, but I'm begging you, say something. Don't let her fucking silence you. That's stupid. That's all I have to say.
All right, anyone else? Is that it? You got some?